Hey gang, Melissa here, and so this is the first video in the couponing series video, and my goal is to just really simplify this and show you how to coupon, or my version of extreme couponing, but I don't do the whole, hey, I'm gonna take $1,000 and knock it down to like 4 pennies. I don't do that. I do well, but I don't do that well. So yeah, so this one, I'm gonna focus on where I get my coupons, how I build my coupons up, and how I organize them. And there's several different ways to organize them. So I'm gonna show you what works for me, and I'll mention a couple other ones that you may be interested in. And you know, you just kind of check it out and you know, you do what works for you, okay? So this is mostly for the well, not mostly, this is for the United States. If you're not in the United States, I still would like it if you watch, but this is just, I know nothing about Canada. I think Canada does have coupons, but I know nothing about their system there or other countries, or even if other countries have coupons. So this just will be my knowledge and what I know about doing this here in the States. So yeah, all right, it's exciting, isn't it? Yeah, coupons, yeah. I don't know. All right, well, it's fun. I think it's fun, and mostly because I'm nerdy like that. But all right. Where do I get my coupons? The Sunday paper is your friend, okay? Depending on your needs and how much you want to get to build your stockpile, you'll want to buy multiple copies. How many copies? That's going to depend on, again, how big of a stockpile you want to acquire. And I typically buy between 6 and 12 papers a week. It depends on what coupons are going to be in there. And there's a great site called Sunday Coupon Preview that lets you know, I think it's every Thursday, it lets you know what coupons are coming out the following Sunday. And all of these sites that I mentioned are going to be linked below. I'll have them on the screen, but I will also have them linked below. That way you can just go and click and you don't have to worry about writing it down as you go. It'll all be there for you. So the Sunday Coupon Preview lets you know what coupons are going to be out, and that way you can kind of judge how many copies of the paper that you want to get. For me, no matter how many coupons are coming out that I think I may or may not use, I personally will buy a minimum of 5 papers. If it's a great week, I will probably go ahead and buy 10. And then the way it works where I live is every Wednesday, the coupons are mailed to us. It's free. Coupons appear in my box. So, and then my neighbor also gives me his coupons. So yeah. So the Sunday paper you will want to buy multiple copies of. If you can't get out on Sunday to get the paper, you generally can find it throughout the week in various stores. I know that where I live here in Nashville, Walgreens always has copies. Various Walgreens have the paper left over, and even Kroger is really good about keeping the paper throughout the week. So don't panic if you didn't make it out on Sunday. You should still be able to find the paper somewhere. When you buy the multiple copies, all you're gonna do, like I'll show you what I did from this week. There was 2 inserts. There was a Red Plum and there was a Smart Source. So what I do is I compile them all together, and then I will open them and I will sort them out so that I put all the like pages together, and that way you're only clipping once. You just clip multiple pages at the same time, and it makes it really easy and a lot faster. And you know, I do that when I'm sitting there in front of the couch. Well, in front of the TV on the couch. And I'm one of those, I don't mind watching TV and doing stuff at the same time. So, because this is time consuming, I'm not gonna lie to you and say that, oh yeah, you're not gonna have to put any effort or time into it. So time consuming. That's one of the biggest ways you're gonna get coupons. The other way is the internet, and you're gonna print coupons. And I always say, I'm like, it's like printing money. It really is, it's printing money. It's crazy. There are several key sites that you're gonna go to get your coupons from. Coupons.com, redplum.com, smartsource.com. There's Kellogg's websites, and again, I'm gonna link them all below, the ones that I print coupons from. But you will also go to certain websites where they do what are called matchups. They will match the ad up for you that week with the available coupons out there. And that is gonna save you a lot of time. So the great thing about all of these websites is you do not have the responsibility of grabbing the weekly ad and saying, oh my gosh, okay, this is on sale, do I have this coupon? That is all done for you. It's done for you, you don't have to worry about it. I'm grateful personally because I would not want the headache of having to do that, the ad myself and then match. Printing off coupons, you are going to go through some ink in your printer. If you're sitting there going, wow, that's going to take a lot of ink, it's going to take some ink. All right, especially when you are first starting to build your coupons up. When you're first, you know, if you have never done this before and you're just getting into it the first time, you're going to go on these sites and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I need that coupon and that coupon and that coupon and that coupon. And at first, you will go through a ton of ink. I'm not even going to say you're not, but there's ways to save on ink. First of all, if you have a laser printer, that is going to save you a lot more than using a regular inkjet. I have an inkjet. I will eventually get a laser printer, but I don't have one now. But if you have a laser printer that does colors, you can go into your settings and change it to grayscale so that it's printing black and white only, and that way it will use up a lot less ink. The cartridges, if you don't already, you are going to want to sign up at like Office Depot or Office Max, because what they do is they give you, for every cartridge that you bring in to recycle with them, they give you a $2 credit on their rewards program. And so that will continue to build, and then you can use that credit up to buy more ink. Or also, Target has good deals a lot. Like they'll give you a $10 gift card if you buy 2 ink cartridges. So a lot of times that's the way that I stock up. I got 3 last week because they had buy 2 get 1 free. So that's a really good deal too. So there's ways to save on ink, and I can go on that, well, I guess there really is no more to say about that. But if you have questions about that, just ask me though. And if you have questions about any of this, ask me, please do. So you're gonna print them off, and the websites that I give you, you'll just see plenty and plenty of coupons. The other websites that are not just strictly coupon websites, they oftentimes have amazing links to individual specific coupons that come out throughout the day or throughout the month, and all you do is click on the link from that site and it takes you right to the coupon and you can print it. Generally, you can print 2 coupons from every computer. So if you go to coupons.com, all the ones that are listed there, they allow you to print it twice. SmartSource allows you to print it twice normally. Sometimes they get a little stingy with the coupons and they say just 1. But yeah, so generally you're gonna get 2. If you have multiple computers in the house, awesome, because from each computer you can print 2. It's not the printer, it's the computer, because it's the IP address. The numbers on the bottom of the coupons are linked to an IP address. So yeah, so that you're getting multiple copies there as well. Another place that you're going to find coupons are at the stores themselves. I know Target and Kroger, where I live, they print off Catalinas right there when you're checking out. And what a Catalina is, it's this. They're just these little strips of paper, and they got the writing on the back. And they generally give these to you, that the ones that print off during your transaction, they hand them to you with your receipt. So save them, go through them. That's some high value coupons come off there normally. Also, store coupons. Target, if you go to target.com and go to the coupon section, you can print off a ton of their store coupons, and they generally let you make 2 copies too. And you can use that combined with a manufacturer coupon and get double savings. And that will be, I'll be going into that in another video. I'm really trying to keep it specific as far as where you get your coupons and how you organize them. So that's what we're doing. I'm reminding myself, not you. Sorry, I'm getting off, I'm rambling because it's exciting. It's exciting. Don't be afraid to ask if you have family members that live in the area, or if you know your neighbors. I don't think you should feel bad about asking them for their leftover coupons and their Sunday paper. My next door neighbor, Jacob, he's awesome. I call him the coupon fairy because I'll have a bag of coupons every week hanging on my door. He brings them over and he delivers them too. He doesn't just save them, he delivers them. He's awesome. But yeah, don't ask friends, ask family, church members, I don't know, whoever. That's always great for extra copies of the weekly coupons. Generally, the ones that I get from my neighbor Jacob and the ones that are delivered in the mailbox, I don't cut those out because I've already cut them out on Sunday. So what I do is I take them and I just save the whole insert and I label the insert. So this was 8/5 SmartSource. This was August 5th SmartSource and August 5th's Red Plum. And the reason I do that, I'll show you, you'll understand, because when these sites do the matchups, they are gonna tell you where that coupon came from that they want you to use for that particular item that is on sale that week in that ad. And it's a lot easier than it sounds. I'm confusing myself. I'm not. So, all right. So that's where we're getting coupons from. And you will be surprised how quickly you acquire a ton of coupons. And then once you have them, you have to put them somewhere. So what I was doing before, and first of all, I didn't start off with a binder. I started out with one of those little accordion files. I had it all labeled and I thought it was all fancy. And then about 2 weeks after getting into this, maybe even a week, I was like, this just is not gonna get it done. It just wasn't big enough. So I upgraded to a binder and then another binder. And then I'm on my 4th now. I know but I've been doing this for 2 years, okay? All right. The binder method is what I prefer. And the last one that I had was this red one, and it zipped up, and I've already taken everything out. But I used this, and then I put it in this bag, and I would carry this with me to the store. Well, I got tired of carrying this bag and a diaper bag and my purse. It was just too cumbersome. So I have recently upgraded to this. And I'm gonna give you a tour. I'm gonna give you a tour of my coupon binder. It sounded really cheesy, but I am. I've named it. I call it Barney because I like Barney the dinosaur, and it's purple. So it's not original, but it's mine. All right, I'm gonna give you a tour. Okay, so here is my binder, and it's made by Case-It. And it's got this nylon texture, so it's weatherproof, and it will help keep it clean. I picked this color because it was a little bit darker. I really wanted the pink one, but it was light, and it's going to get dirty, and I didn't want it to look too nasty. Part of the reason I love this is because it's got a handle on it. I can just take it instead of having to have an extra bag for it. And the other thing I like is that it's zip up. That way, if I drop it, I am not going to have coupons shattering everywhere. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead, and it's got a little pocket here. I don't really put anything in there, but if you wanted to, you could, because that's your thing. And they have this in 1.5 inch, so you wouldn't have to go get a 3-inch right away if you wanted to. And the other thing I like about this is, that's the overview there. The other thing I like about this is right here, it also has this little pull-out thing, and all these little dividers were included. And what I keep here, I keep extra store ads or sales flyers in there. If you want to, I would suggest possibly printing off, not possibly, you can print off the store's coupon policy in case you run into a trick. And then I also have my rebate forms here, active rebates that I'm working on, and then filed rebates. Because once I submit a rebate, before I submit it, I make a photocopy of it, and I keep that photocopy, and then once I receive the rebate in the mail, I will then discard both of them. So these right here, I have a couple of these pages because like this ridiculous size coupon right here obviously isn't going to fit in your other pages. So I have it for stuff like that. I have just ordered online though envelope pockets because I find that I don't know, they were just coming out every now and then and I didn't like it, so I'm going to an envelope, and I'll show that when I get it in. But this binder came empty except for that part right there. So I bought these pocket dividers, and they're just different colors so that, you know, it makes it easy when labeling and stuff. You can get them at Walmart, you can get them at Staples, and this binder also I have seen at Staples, Walmart, and Target. Staples had it for $25, and Walmart and Target had them for about $15 for the 3-inch. So if you want to save money, I would stay out of Staples. But that's just me. All right, so I got 2 packs of these dividers, and also when I first started out, I did not have so many categories. It wasn't until I really started getting into it that I decided to break it down into even more categories, because it just took less time to go through and it saved time. So along with these dividers, baseball pages. That's what these are. Just baseball card dividers. And you can get these at Staples or Walmart or Target. And so it's $9 a page. And I picked up a couple packs of them, and it just depends on the category how many sheets I have in there, and I also keep extra in the back just in case. So going through my categories, I have baking, beauty, beverage, boxed, candy and gum, canned items, condiments, cookies, crackers, snacks, dairy, deli, but deli for me also includes bread, frozen, free stuff, free hair products, healthcare, household products, hygiene, makeup, paper goods, pet, skincare, supplements, and then miscellaneous. And then in the back, sorry, I'm doing this with one hand, I'm sorry. In the back, I keep extra pages of the baseball card dividers in case I need to add some if I'm having a heavy coupon week or month or whatever. So again, for me, this is the most user-friendly system. So that is the binder method. And, you know, that's just what works for me very well. And you don't have to get so in-depth with it if you want or don't want to. You can get, obviously, a smaller binder, a 1-inch, 2-inch, and you don't have to have so many categories or subcategories. And just whatever works best for you and makes the most sense to you so that you can easily access your coupons and that whatever's going to be the quickest for you. Because the goal, even though this is time-consuming, there's ways to make it quicker and speed it up. There's also the file box method. A lot of people like this method. You can just, you can make up categories or get these little, like I have the little alphabet cards and keep them in a file box. And some people just bring the file box to the store. There's a scrapbook method. There's several other methods. I'll list the other methods down below and you can look into that too if you'd like. Why do I have this file box? What I do is when I am sitting on the couch going through my coupons and cutting them out, they first go in here because I have found that for me, it's too time consuming to go from the paper, cutting them out to the binder. It's easier for me if I can just put all of the baking goods in one spot and all of the condiments in one spot so that after they're in here, I can just take everything out of the same category and put it in at one time and then just flip through and add to the categories. And that's worked really, really well. I had someone ask me the other day if they needed to cut all of the coupons from the Sunday paper or just cut what they needed. And my answer is cut them all. Cut every single solitary one of them because you never know what you're gonna make money on. And it's mostly in the drugstores, but there are products that come up so often with the sales, and then you use your coupon and you will make money on it just for buying it. And whether you need it or not, go ahead and get it. If they're gonna pay you to take it out of the store, or if it's going to be free, go ahead and get it because you can always donate it. You can donate it to the missions, to the shelters, churches, or give it to other family members. I do that a lot. I give stuff to my family members a lot. And then also, like one time I got a blood glucose, like for diabetes, you know, the little reader thing you stick and you bleed and it gives you a number or something. I don't have diabetes, I don't know. But I got it because after the coupon, they paid me $10 to take it out of the store. Why was I not gonna get it? And then I donated it. So you always have that option too. So you wanna cut everything because you never know what's gonna come up and what's gonna end up being something that will make you money. And also the other reason is, and I'm gonna show you this real quick, if I can grab it. Clearance items. Items that come up on clearance that maybe you might not normally buy, but then they come up on clearance and you have a coupon and it's a really good deal. For example, these Schick Intuition, these razors, it's not something I normally buy, but it was $6.47 clearance out for $3.19 and I had $3 off coupons. So for 19 cents, I'll use them, absolutely. You know, razors, toothpaste, toothbrushes, deodorant, these are things that you should be getting for free or for very, very little amount of money. So now you know where to get coupons, and again, I'll have a lot of those links below, and you have an idea of a possible way to organize them, and again, there's some other organization options out there, so just choose what's right for you. And I'm gonna post the next video in this series the day after tomorrow, because I don't want to wear you out and post one every day, but I don't want to drag it out either. So until this series is over, it's just going to be every other day. And you know, you'll be couponing before you know it. So if you have any questions pertaining to this part of the series, please leave them below and I will get back to you. I just now got my comments working again. For some reason, they were blocking me again. I don't know why. I don't know what they think I'm doing on YouTube. I was just answering comments. So I will be answering a flurry of other comments. If you haven't heard from me from other videos, it's coming. I'm starting tonight because the problem has been resolved, hopefully. Anyway, so yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you watching, and I would love it if you would subscribe. So, all right, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, guys. Bye.